I'm Gabriella, and I'm here with Team Amatul Waheed, and we're wanting to find out how they're keeping their best top 3 rated spot for several years. I'm here with Amatul and Saad.
Hey, Gabriella.
How are you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
That's good. I'm great. I wanted to ask Saad a question. So, how does it make you feel to be listed on the top 3 best rated and called as one of the best businesses?
I mean, first off, it's an honor, right? Being up here means we're doing something right? So what this means for us is, and the way we see it is, we mainly see it as motivation. We want to be better than before. Mm-hmm. And seeing that we're at a position where we are one of the best makes us want to be even better and eventually get to the top, if possible.
That's awesome. So, Amatul, please share how Best 3 Rated has helped you grow.
Honestly, Best 3 Rated has been an amazing platform for our growth because, people are always searching online for best realtor near me, top realtor near me, and being part of a trusted website and being found on this website has always been an amazing experience, and people always mention to us, oh yeah, we found you online, you're 3 best rated agents, so it's amazing, it's a good experience, really good.
That's awesome, that's great insight.
Yeah.
And Amatul, what recent trends are you seeing in the Vaughan's property market?
So there is a lot of different things are happening. First, I've been noticing that these condos are selling more than a large detached property. One is a high-end area where prices have always been on the top, but condos have been selling more often than detached. The reason probably why is because they're more first-time buyer reach houses. There's another thing is happening, which is to encourage the condo market, is that City of Vaughan has reduced the development charges, and some of the bill that they have removed it. Mm-hmm. So that's causing a lot of encouragement for condo purchasers to buy the condos. So kind of a mixed situation is happening right now, and small property like the first time buyer range are selling a lot more. Some detaches are also selling, but they are sitting in a market a bit longer than first time buyer properties. Yeah.
Okay. So, Saad, how would you say that differs from the Vaughan real estate market differs from other regions in Ontario?
Well, one of the main things is Vaughan is very central. You have the main city of Markham, Scarborough on the east side, Mississauga, Brampton on the west side. Obviously, to the more north, you go Barrie, Bradford, and then south is Toronto. So being very central, it's kind of the hub. You have the hub of public transport. You have good malls here. You have a very family-friendly, very good area to be in. So that kind of attracts people from everywhere. So although the general market slowed down, Vaughan is always hot. People are always trying to run in and get an attack and get used to the market here.
Yeah. So how would you say that you stay up to date with local trends in real estate news?
Well, for sure, number one is market research. If you want to get up there, get online, search up, see what's going on, what's being sold, what's not being sold, how long something's been up for if it hasn't been sold. And then once you've gotten the whole scope of that, the second best thing is you have other people going through the exact same thing with you. If the market's hot, if the market's not hot, they're experiencing it. Yeah. So call them, ask them, talk to them. I've had an agent talk to me, I think 10 times in the past 2 weeks, calling me about, hey, how's your listing? My listing's like this. Mine's not selling. I had somebody at my open house. How's your open house? So communication with the agents around you is very, very important.
Yeah. It's a lot of connection built too.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a lot of connections,
So, Amatul, leading into that, what key factors would you say contribute to your firm's success in the real estate business?
So we have been really strong in our strategies. We have been really strong in our vision. We know that our vision is client satisfaction. That's for us the most important. We go over and beyond for our clients' satisfaction. Every house we sell or every house being purchased by our clients, we put ourselves in their shoes. And how they feel, we try to feel that, and we try to help around that. So that makes us work harder and harder to get them the best deal, sell their house to the top dollars. So it doesn't matter what kind of service is needed, we just go over and beyond. And that's why we have been referred the most. We have 100% referral rate, and we have been successful because we love people, we care for people, and we really want to be a client-based business, establish a client-based business.
That's amazing. I love that.
Yes.
So what challenges have you faced in the Vaughan real estate market, and how did you overcome those challenges?
So honestly, recently, definitely, we have seen biddings nonstop entire last few years. Markets was on boom after the COVID especially. And it's definitely, it's hard to adjust from those biddings, but definitely you have to adjust your work style. You have to make people understand that things has been changed. So people have to understand that market values are changed, prices are changed. So they should be understanding the reality. So we have been working with people. We have been making them understand. We are working harder on our services to make the houses stand out more, to sell faster. So we do staging, we do a lot of marketing, so it stands out more. So that's why, considering the challenges we're having due to the interest rate and all that, it's a hard work and it's more awareness of the current market. That's most important for everyone to know, and that's what we have been working on. Yeah.
So, Sat, how would you say that the demand for properties in the Vaughan market has changed over the last few years?
I mean, it's the elephant in the room is COVID, right? COVID, you could sell a house from a phone call. So the difference is now the buyers have just gotten slower because there's more on the market. They call it a buyer market. It's because there's more on the market. They have more to see, and when there's more to see, that means time frame changes from 1 week to a month, possibly. So what's happening now is, although houses are still selling, they've sold at a much slower rate because there's a lot more supply, and that's obviously going to counteract with the demand. So that's mainly the thing that's happening. But it doesn't really mean your house won't sell. It just means it'll sell at a slower rate. So nothing to be mad about.
It's taking time. Yeah.
So with such a competitive market, how do you ensure customer satisfaction?
I mean, customer satisfaction is the key to the business. Without customer satisfaction, we wouldn't be sitting here. One of the best, right? So, so first things first is we make sure, like she said, Amatul said, be in their shoes. If you can understand what they're going to, it's one of the biggest decisions in their lives. So if you can lead them from beginning to end very smoothly, and making sure transparently with all the information possible, then that takes the load off their mind that they're stressing about. All the hard stuff, the physical stuff that they need to worry about, you can take over. And once you get used to that and are at a good spot, that completely makes the business a lot smoother.
That's great. So Amatul, can you describe a memorable client experience?
Yes, we have tons, but we have one which is very close to our heart because our client was very, very sweet. He was actually, after the transaction was over, he was standing in front of our billboard on Jane and recording his video testimonial. That was cute. So it was an older couple. They were retiring. They wanted to basically sell out their house, and there's a whole life saving. And they've been listed the house 2 times with other agents. It's not selling. They both were a bit in the old age, and it's hard for them to keep the house maintained and clean. So he found us in an open house. Assad was hosting the open house, and he found us, and we met him. We understood what's happening in their life. It was hard for him to spend money on the property for cleaning up and all that. We tried our best to help them. We ordered them a bin on their driveway to clear out. I provided them people who cleared out their house for all the mess they had. We staged their house beautifully. I got my painter to touch up their property. We actually did a lot of work for him because considering he's not able to do that. So we have helped them to sell that house, and literally that house, which was sitting for 6 months in the market with 2 different real estate agents, we sold it literally 5 days, and that guy was crying with tears. And he asked us as many reviews, video testimony as you want. We'll give it to you. The husband, wife, they love us. They always come and meet us. Every time we call them kind appreciation, he's always there. And they moved out to a rental property, which we helped them, and they're very happy. And his wording, his love, and his thankfulness is always touching our hearts.
This goes back to what you were saying about the client consideration and
exactly, yeah. So it's like, we put our soul into it to help him. Yeah.
Okay. And what advice would you give to someone looking to buy their first home in Vaughan?
So this basically, Vaughan is an amazing market to purchase your first time home. It's a great city to live. Few tips which every, I think, buyer should know is the mortgage Pre-approval is very important because of course Vaughan has a bit higher pricing. So when you start looking in Vaughan, you need to understand your affordability as number one. You should be pre-approved. You should be working with a local real estate agent who can explain you all the trends in the market, explain you all the demographics. They have a full knowledge where the market is growing, what has been in the past, what's happening in Vaughan in future. So they know Vaughan very well. So this way they can help you to the right spot, to the right location. And definitely you never hesitate asking questions. Make sure you do your inspection when you purchase a property. And affordability identification is most important, and mortgage approval is very important as well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Sat, would you say that there's any particular local news that's affecting the Vaughan real estate market recently?
I mean, local and national. I mean, recently it was obviously the election, right? People didn't know if it was conservatives or liberals. So based on that, a lot of people were waiting, which caused the market to slow down a lot. People didn't know if they wanted to buy now, buy later, sell now, or sell later. The second thing, another elephant in the room is Trump, right? I've had people tell me in open houses on the street that they don't want to buy because Trump tweeted this thing yesterday, or they don't want to sell because of the tariff that he's talking about putting on Canada, or oh my God, China, this, that, this, and then all of this comes together to affect local market, which is funny, but it's all people's game. So if people are comfortable, they'll move forward, and a lot of this has been happening. But now I'm feeling like hopefully a lot of people are getting used to everything going on, and it'll hopefully get better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Positive.
Yeah. So, Amatul, how would you say that you see Vaughan's real estate future?
Honestly, there's a lot happening in Vaughan. There's a lot of infrastructure is coming. There's a VMC area is growing a lot. Beautiful buildings are being built. We're going to be a second downtown. You are living in a beautiful downtown, away from downtown. Underground subway. We have beautiful hospital. We have a lot of builder growth coming. I love Vaughan because this has a mixed communities. It has townhouses, it has condos, it has luxury large houses, which is like multi-million, and then it has medium detached, semi. So all kind of property you can find here. There's good rated schools. It's a lot of good things are happening. As Saad said, it's very central. It's at arm's length to every city in the GTA. So I don't think so one is gonna go down ever, or it's gonna be always growing. And we're very excited for growth our city, and we're happy that how Vaughan is getting all this infrastructure growth, and all these highways are being built, and that BMC area is one of the best hit. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for taking the time to sit down with me today.
Appreciate it.
I enjoyed all of your responses. You guys did great.
Thank you. No,
Thank you so much.
We're extremely grateful to be in this position. We're very happy that we're doing something right. So
yeah, and I also want to say thank you to this platform, 3 Best Rated, because you have made us stand out in Vaughan, and we'll definitely strive our best to be on this position all the time.
Congratulations again.
Thank you so much.